Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Repton, The Lost Realms. Once again we have a bonus video in which I will show how to complete the previous level without losing a life. I felt that this merited a separate bonus video rather than tacking it on to the next video. I was, in any case, dissatisfied with the previous video because it was too disjointed, solving bits and pieces of the level out of order without really showing how it fit together into a coherent whole, and that felt especially bad because the format of this level is a large-scale puzzle connecting the various parts of the level. So I would have felt that a bonus video was a good idea in any case, but especially once I solved it without losing a life, which turns out to be a solution in which the macroscopic puzzle is completely different from what I had been trying in the previous video, and recontextualizes nearly all of the little bits and pieces of the puzzle, all except for the purely self-contained rooms like the one with the crown. Now, I don't promise to get through this in one take. If I lose a life at any point, I will redo the level up to that point off camera, but what I am going to show now is the sequence of getting through all the parts of the level in a way that will let you complete it without losing a life. So, it begins, as I began last time, obviously with breaking the egg and getting the first absorbaline. Remember that it's 2 doors per pill on this level. Release the spirit. Now, as it happens, there are 6 pills. And the solution... Well, that's a great start. Okay, as that was so close to the beginning, I will just start over rather than doing anything off camera. There are 6 pills, and the solution requires opening 11 doors, so I do have to get all 6, including the bottom left one, without losing a life. That was the train of thought that led me to discover this solution. So I'm not going any further down this column right now, which gives me a bit more of a head start on the spirits. Here it's important to take all the diamonds so that the balloon can come up, the rocks will come down, that will not block anything, and it will make it easier to open the passage later on. Here it is very important to take this earth. And now, because of that dawdling I did to explain things, I should be safe from the spirits. So, I'm now going to, because I cannot go up to the top left without a rock coming down here, I'm going to go through here and do this part of the level next instead. That does mean this spirit is a bit more of a danger because it's going to be in an enclosed space with me. That's why I took the diamond below and left there to give the spirit room to move around Repton. In fact, there are 2 red spirits. There's another one going around the cage here. That's fine. I can let the spirits up to get them out of the way, and one of them will cage in the cage I connected earlier with the balloon. And here, Having taken that earth earlier allows me to push that rock, and now after I've killed this monster, I will have access to the bottom right area, and I'll be able to get that key first. Ooh. Also, let's be careful not to trap the spirit down there. So, save this diamond, open one door before taking the pill. I did have a few tries at this puzzle to see if there was a way to get the diamonds and get out safely without opening both doors. I did not find one. Now, I need to escape from this area, and if I go back up to show you, I'm taking a bit of a risk in terms of time. We have 2 minutes left. Also, I do not take this diamond. So I can only push this balloon to open up that passage from the other side. So I have to get back to the outside now. And there is only one way to do that. It involves coming down here, push that rock, and then when I take the transporter and all these fall, I can get out. I do not need this transporter. I will not take it at all. I have no absorbency, so I can grab this now. And I will open that cage. I've just used the 2 absorbency I had, so I should come here next and take these diamonds so that when I come round here and this rock falls, I'm not stuck. And one nice feature of this way of doing the level is I get a much easier kill on this monster. Although the way I was doing... I just saw the spirit coming towards me. I'm actually just going to continue playing the level. This is not a one-life solution anymore, but it is a one-life route. So connecting this cage goes much as before, except that the red cage here is now a diamond, which of course makes no difference, except for the fact that the temptation to take that diamond exists and must be avoided. Now I have access to the time capsule, so I could take it if I had not lost a life. Jonathan always accuses me of being fearless around spirits. Maybe a bit too fearless. So that spirit will go all the way around the level now in cage here, of course. There's the yellow. I wonder if the yellow is connected. I wonder if this huge chunk of wool containing the cage has become disconnected from the outer wall, and I rather think it has. Can I fix that? I mean, I could by letting the fungus out. I've done everything down here. Oh, that has actually gone wrong. Making sure that these two time bombs did not become blocked. I should have left the diamond above the second time bomb, as I did when I was playing this level. Now, where is that yellow spirit? There it is. Okay. So it is actually going to go into the cage from there. Fungus is spreading around the lower half of the level, but should not block anything that matters. And I messed this up again. Actually, it may be okay if I go round to the other side and push rightward. Well, no, because I can't let any balloons go up there. What I can do is push like that. No, that didn't work. Okay. A bit of disappointment here, so I will have to redo most of the level off camera now. So, this part of the level... would it help if I took this diamond? I'm not sure. I think... No. Yeah, I've been too worried about keeping the cage connected when it will stay connected anyway. Oh dear, that's great. That looks bad, but is not actually fatal, I think. That was nearly fatal, though. The point being that only 2 balloons will come up here. So I can take these diamonds now, and that will move the rock off the diamond here, and I get to reconnect the cage as a bonus. Now, I've done a few things wrong. Not exactly fatally wrong, but just not in optimal manners. And so I'm a little short on time at this point. But I want to show that the time capsule can be reached before there is any time danger. So at this point, well, in fact, yes, I can just push that balloon so as to reach the absorbaline. And we're close to time, but I made it. In this timeline, so to speak, I had to release one of the balloons which landed here and then go around the level to push it left, which actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise because, as you just saw, the spirit, which is the last one remaining, bounced off that balloon, and that allowed it to reach its cage here when it would otherwise have continued going all the way around the level because this part had again become isolated. And another thing that I only just noticed is that it is possible to leave the fungus blocked. Now, I have one absorbency left, and the last door that I need to open is here. That is all the diamonds, and I have 2 minutes left to get the time bombs. So that should be Presto D complete without losing a life. Really, really nice level. I love the intricate design and how all the parts of it come together, and especially how the whole thing, how so many, is this the last bomb? It is. How so many of the small details take on a completely new meaning when you realise that the correct key to go for first is the bottom right and not the top left. And as a small matter of trivia, I believe this is the only level in the game, certainly the only level in the 4 official sets, where there are uncollectible keys. The one in the top left, behind a door, obviously taking the extra absorbaline pill with this solution would allow me to have taken that key as well. But the other 2 cannot be taken without losing a life. And since keys give 10 points each, that is important to know when planning maximum score routes. Anyway, this has been quite a bit longer than the previous bonus video, but if you have watched it, then thank you very much for doing so, and I look forward to seeing you next time.